All right, we're in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first round of the Swiss format Saturday Immortal Gates of Pyre Showdown. This is a battle in the heavens between two Karath players. Admiral Duckgale is Ajari. I think that's their base. I don't see their name over stuff. And I think this is Dragorif. But I don't see this listed. Does anyone know how I can tell? To be fair, Flicky really does enjoy the number 4. I respect that. 4 is a nice, even number. Okay, we got 2 production facilities coming up here. Cool thing about spectating is you can zoom in at stuff. Yeah, these buildings are really coming together. Spectator interface is a bit bugged, I think. The game is in early access. We have a specific build that we've been granted to do this event. Look at these hands holding up this stuff. It's got some like anti-gravity stuff, no doubt, because these are floating. That's one of the nice advantages of being of the heavens. Oh, look at this. It's a scout battle. 2 red scouts versus 1 blue scout. Oh, but there's another scout. We've got a crazy battle here. Oh! The micro. And there are two Sipari. These have 210 HP. Versus ground, they do 14 damage. They have light armor. And their speed is 440. I'm a little bit over some of this, but there's a cool unit stat profile here. If you click a unit, you've got an upgrades tab down here at the bottom. The scout's going around to look at stuff. Oh my gosh. There's already heavy pressure here. The Pride of Karath is definitely ready here. Got a bit of a 3 versus 2 fight. These 2 Zentari over to the side, they're kind of just wondering what's going on. Both are going production before expand. Yep, this is a 1 base versus 1 base. They're starting off big aggressive. Look at these guys going for some damage. 1 scout's going around here, gonna look at the bases. But oh my gosh, this is a lot of units in the base very early. The workers are being pulled off the line to try to keep them alive. There's a Monastery of Izur coming up here. Gonna try and prioritize spiritual advancement, not just military. They're gonna be able to pray, meditate, do what they have to in this War of the Heavens for round 1. I do believe some of the other participants are playing Aru in the other match that's occurring right now. We'll have to see what their specialty is. We're not forcing players to play the same Immortal every time, so if you want to mix it up, you may do so. It's totally fine. It's a pretty even fight here. Oh my gosh. Behind this blue is getting a couple bases. Taking the attack and expand approach. Keeping red jammed up on 1 base. I'm not 100% certain who is who, but I do know that Admiral Duck, I believe, has played a good deal more Immortal Gates of Pyre than Dragorif here. So we've got an underdog situation. And even if Dragorif falls in battle, he brings honor to his family's kitchen cabinets, his family's cutting board, his family's drip coffee maker, and so on. Look at this fight here. With the defender's advantage, these red units are actually doing decently well. Oh, but there's some heaven stuff that's happening. Wow. Look at that beam of light heal their units or something. That's pretty good. Root for the underdog. Let's go, Dragorif. Let's go. Clap, clap. Dude, look at this building. This is a soul foundry. Looks more like a nice swimming pool, though. Sheesh. I wonder if that blue stuff would kill you if you just went for a swim in it. Lore masters would probably know. There's a reliquary. Technology. Hallowed ground. This unit is standing on hallowed ground. That's cool. Oh shit, look at this guy! He's got 2 life preserver. Okay, now he's dead. It's a rooftop pool. Root for the root witches. Witchery is very popular 2025. Oh, look at these guys, the Zephyrs. I love the look of this unit.
Karath has need of our skills.
Karath has need of our skills.
Armor joined, soul steeled.
Nice. Armor joined, soul steeled. They added a bunch of voices for units since I last played this. I got a couple games in before we got started.
The pride of Karath stands ready.
Look at how the pride of Karath is so ready.
What would you ask of the fading saints?
I would ask that you try your best. The fading saints. Oh my gosh, there's a tower here. Looks like Red's gonna try to put some pressure on it. Take up some space on this map. It's the circle of healing and joy.
Under your banner once more.
They're gonna use their hula hoops to the best of their ability. I like the glowing sword. That's so sick. There's a sword like this in WoW that you get kind of right at level 60. I think it's from a Strathholm quest. Looks like a blue lightsaber. Very cool, very cool.
Arash, Daventar then.
Okay, the Zephyr has 255 HP, 17 damage, heavy armor, 400 speed. Cool. I like these unit stat profiles. Still anybody's game. Zergorov has been able to anchor this base here, even despite all the pressure. Admiral Duck is still definitely ahead, fighting this neutral camp on the map to get some Pyre income. Once you clear this camp, this is giving you like a drip of about 1 Pyre every few seconds, to my knowledge. Look at this. This is an Apostle of Binding. You might be like, is that an Apostle or is that a build-in? It's both. And it's swirling around and generating the secondary resource, Ether. Does anyone know if the Karath can toggle their thing as well? Because I only really played the Aru for this patch. I don't know if I played this. But you can press E and you can switch what resource you get. Alloy/Ether toggle is for all. Thank you, Jack Attack. Cool. So it's purple right now. This is the alloy. So if you want more alloy, you could make this get you alloy. But if you want ether, this can get you ether. And for people who are StarCraft veterans, it's kind of like minerals and gas. Oh my gosh, look at this fight. There's a bunch of healing stuff on the floor. There's a lot of Zephyrs here, though. Jagorov's gonna have to back up. There's a defensive tower here. This is a lot of units after Admiral Duck. Oh, but the hula hoops in the back. Watch out. There's a pillar. Pillar of the heavens. Smacks onto the floor. Oh my goodness. Admiral Duck also has some hula hoops. This Absolver. These things slap. And they're pretty tanky as well. Look at how tanky this is. They got it, though. Jagorov is holding the line with 2 Absolvers. Even using the scout in the front to absorb some hits. Zephyr's controlling this high ground. Even though Jagorov is a bit behind, he is holding the line here for sure. Nice. Nice defense. Yeah. Whatever that means, I support it. I can tell by the conviction in his or her or their voice. Zentari, these guys got some big old shields. The Magi, these are no doubt a support unit. They enhance friendly units and they hinder enemy units. Oh, that's good. If it was the other way around, that would be kind of a betrayal. All right, this Citadel being taken by Admiral Duck. I would say this match is already a moral victory by Dragorif, because he was brand new to this game. He just did the tutorial just a bit ago. And that points to one of the goals of Immortal Gates of Pyre, which is to make sure the skill floor isn't too rough on new players. The interface is pretty intuitive, so being able to get in there and make some units and hold your own feels pretty good. It's going to be really hard to push up this high ground, even if you have more units. Having the Magi in the siege mode and then the Absolvers in the siege mode is just so punishing to step up. Oh, there's an air unit here. This is a Sentinel. Air killer. Destroy air targets. Joke's on you. There are no air units for red. They can't do anything. What's this? It's a Warden. Skirmisher. Poke at enemy units, but don't fully engage, it says in the description. Oh. Look at this guy. Harassing this worker line. Dragorif does have 3 bases up, getting some income, but that income is under stress from this Warden. 375 HP, heavy armor. They do 20 damage versus ground, and they fly at a speed of 480. After 4 attacks, this unit's next attack will deal huge damage. Wow. Let's see then. Oh yeah, it one-hits a worker. And you can see the 4 attack wind up with this purple bar above it. Pretty cool. Whoa. Whoa. Dragorif going right out and meet them. But this tower means this is a difficult anchor point for him to break. So many Absolvers in the backline. That's a lot of DPS from this army. The green healing goop of joy. Helping the heavenly armies stay alive here. There are a couple castigators here. They deal 5 damage versus ground and 21 damage versus air. But there is an overwhelming force here. Admiral Duck pushing up to the high ground. Throws down that pillar of the heavens. Absolver count is very high. Dragorif trying his best to hold the line. The Zentari fighting with their swords and shields. Even the scout shooting some stuff as it can. But that looks like it's broken through the main army position. Advancing up to this high ground, attacking the second base, which is crucial at this point. GG is called. Team Ice wins it for round number 1. Good job. Great hustle, Dragorif. How come you didn't get to play in the tournament you signed up? You missed the on-time roll call and then the 15 minutes after walkover ready call. Sorry you missed it. The start time listed was 40 minutes ago. We gave people 15 minutes of leeway. Nice first round. Each round is best of 1. Where do we call the results? I will type them in the challenge bracket. The family cow has been honored. That was... Who won that one? I'm assuming Dragorif was on the defensive. No, Dragorif, you played great. For just doing the tutorial, that was insanely good. Insanely good. Okay, so Duck wins this, and then it was Flicky who wins this. Submit scores. Perfect. Perfecto. Nice. Round 2. Round 2 is going to be Fatal Exit versus Rainbow Giraffe and Real Flicky versus Duck. Perfecto. What's up, Mighty Cats? How you doing? You'd like to dedicate this defeat to your brothers. You played amazing, Dragorif. Proud of you holding out. Proud of you. Burr, 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 burr. So does Immortal Gates of Pyre have the bugs? Yes-ish. This faction, the Aru, has more bug-like units. All right, let's see. We'll let the players host their games, and I will join in on one of them. Good tournament so far. No sisters that you know of. All right. Let's spectate this one. You love the music and ambience, so immersive. Yeah. Dude, funny thing that happened, I think it was like a week and a half ago. In the late degen hours of the night, I randomly queued into a Dota game and Katz was on my team. He was Invoker mid, and I think I was a Terrorblade carry, and we just hecking dumpstered him. That's when I learned about Invoker's mana zap on Medusa. Jeez Louise. Almost all of Medusa's health is from her mana pool, and Invoker can just Thanos snap that shit in half. You think you speak for everyone on the planet where you say everyone likes bugs? I don't know about that. I think a lot of people are scared of bugs. Duck Gale Flicky, this is going to be a good match. I think both of these players have more experience under their belt for this game. Lobby countdown has started, chat. This is round 2 of the Saturday Immortal Gates of Pyre Showdown. Or these players are fighting with everything that they have in this new early access game. They have exclusive access for the time being. This patch added a whole bunch of voice lines for characters, and the visual polish looks a lot better. That's what I've noticed thus far. Get that helmet on the floor. No doubt a sign of good things to come. People who are afraid of bugs just don't know they love them yet. I don't know, because if you have like a wasp in your room, you don't really feel loving kindness. Hey, the spectator interface is easier to read this time. In the upper right-hand corner, in the blue trunks, we have the Aru Flicky playing Zol. Now, I have to contest something. Flicky claims to be Zol's #1. We'll see about that. I also play Zol the most when I played this game so far. Very cool. She's kind of like a Aru Huntress lady. Not the highest in the totem pole of the Aru power structure, but she's an up-and-comer who's very good at shooting stuff with bow. And I main Drow Ranger in Dota 2, so woman with bow, that's an obvious pick for me. And in the bottom left-hand corner, we have Admiral Duck Gale, who's playing Orzum. So we get to see the Angels versus the Blood Tree folk this time. A little bit less symmetry than the last match that we saw. Scouts kind of looking around here. Looking around, seeing what's happening. There's quite a bit of micro between the scouts in the early game. I learned that the hard way when someone was owning me with their scout. And the reason is the scout shoots a projectile, but that projectile can be dodged. It doesn't track. So you could think about it like a StarCraft lurker's spines popping out, where it takes a little bit of time to get there, so you could run out of the way. Another Grove Heart is being constructed here. So looks like an expansion for the Aru. And the Karath are going to be getting aggressive here. 2 Zentari running into the natural. This is more of a snowy map. Gonna make sure you get your earmuffs going out into battle here. 3 Bone Stalkers, 2 more coming out. The Zentari are a lot tankier than these Bone Stalkers, but the Bone Stalkers are a little bit like the Night Elf Archers that shadow meld whenever they're not moving. So they're a really nice ambusher unit. An Eivor is being made here. I believe this is something like a spine crawler. Prepare thyself for the power of the #1 contested Zolfan. That's right.
Talk quick, no prey.
Talk quick, no prey.
Gotta have that rasp in your voice to really let people know how aggressive you are. This is one of the neutral camps that you can fight. Getting you some of that Pyre resource. So you have 3 resources that you can manage. You've got the alloy, which is this stuff in StarCraft terms. These are minerals. You've got the ether, which is your gas. And then you have Pyre, which is out on the map. You don't get to harvest this just at your base. No, you have to go out on the map and do stuff, which this incentivizes map activity, and that's one of the things that a lot of people have complained about in some StarCraft matches, is a lot of people can just turtle up on their bases and never leave their house until they get like a super strong army, which is kind of boring. So this is a nice way to get players out of the house, stretch their legs, touch grass or snow, depending on the weather. You can break down these structures and then make a tower for yourself on the map. This is one of the angel dudes doing some angel dude business. Building a citadel. 1,500 health. They have heavy armor. Tower you summon with Pyre, no builders required. So you don't have to send a worker out here, you expend your Pyre resource to be able to do that. Neuro clearly voice acted the Bone Stalker.
No prey.
Zakal. These ones look a little bit more bug-like.
Echo called, wink answered.
Look at this, like, unidiversity. This is kind of like a Roach Hydra-ish army comp. The Zakal is tankier than the Bone Stalker. They've got 210 hit points, 516 ground move speed, so these are speedy boys. And the Bone Stalkers are 528, so this is a very fast-moving, ranged army. To compare it, the Zentari run at 440 move speed, and the Magi at 420 blaze it.
Regent Imperium.
As their Regent Imperium stuff is going. There's a little ladybug going out here. Someone asked if there are the bugs. The workers for the Aru are basically ladybugs, what they look like. Or dude bugs. Whatever the case may be. Aru is going down here to harvest some more Pyre. I think you get a little bit of Pyre from the kill, and then you get just Pyre income from holding this. And this gray bar is how long they hold this before it respawns with a new camp, and then you have to clear that again to increase your Pyre income. What the heck is this circle dog thing? I've not played on this map before. Zakal Stalker is usually more like 440 speed. Our units move faster on the routes. Oh, so it's kind of like Zerg creep in that sense. Cool. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's 440 move speed when they're out here in the snow. 616 move speed in that circle. This is a big move out. Admiral Duck with quite a few units on the table here. Magi. There's even a hula hoop dude in the back. These units slap. Oh, Pillar of Heaven. Well, bam! Looks like it gives temp health when that lands. Oh, there's some destructible rocks. Wow. Did you guys get Dustin Browder in the office to put in rocks in your game? How did that work? Ambush circle Zol ability. Okay. Oh, it's an air unit. It's a thrum. Look at all these thrums. Thrums do 10 damage versus all. That's ground and air. Light armor, 580 flying speed. Dustin joke will never get old. Wow. Admiral Duck has a very strong army here. Oh, some Hallowers. These look really cool. They look kind of like coffins. These thrums are not very contested, though. Try as hard as these Antari might, they cannot hit air units. But they're so tanky. It's hard for the thrums to take these out. There are some more Bone Stalkers here. The Scepters also are only versus ground. This air transition is clutch. They defeated the air-to-air units. These are so fast. 580 move speed. But they fall back to this citadel here. Another base is being taken. I'm looking at this game slightly zoomed in for some of it just to see what the units are. Sentinels in the mix now. These are air-to-air units. So that can be a counter to the thrums. Oh, they're going for the worker line.
Ah, my economy.
Their economy is in shambles. This Acropolis will rebuild some workers, but it will take some time. That's nice damage. Some nice economic damage coming up. It was a ferocious engagement. You think you know what you're looking at. You know about as well as I do. More stuff beats less stuff. That's a classic RTS thing. But certain units slap more than others, so there's also the tech edge of who has the higher quality army. And you can get upgrades for units for attack and armor. Looks like Flicky has +1 armor on their units. It's the Root Cradle that researches that, I believe. It's a bit of memorization for what does what. These are omnivores, able to eat both plants and animals. Crazy. 2 bone canopies. And in Immortal Gates of Pyre, you don't make supply depots, overlords, and pylons. You make more production facilities to raise your supply ceiling. Is this a hidden base? Wow. Base up at the top left corner. Still anybody's game. Looks like Flicky has a bit more of economy going. But this is a very potent and powerful army from the looks of it. Some scouts running forward here. I think scouts can only fight other scouts. That poor Lost Bone Stalker. It was actually more of a middle class Lost Bone Stalker, but you tried your best. Hunting grounds here. Look at that dog. What is this for? I don't know, but it's here. It's here granting some of the rootway. Look at this rootway. It's pretty cool. Then the teams make battle. I have no idea who wins fights like this. Just guesstimating, I would assume this is the weaker army for direct fights. This thing which is giving the Pyre drip is also a tower, apparently. So it can shoot stuff. This is a Pyre vent. Does 22 damage versus all, and it has heavy armor. Pretty cool. They last forever until triggered hunting grounds. So this would be a defensively placed one, I guess. Cool. The dog is called Eku. Cool. It's an ambush zone. Hidden base is the best strat since 98. Yeah, it depends on the map size, because the larger the map, the better the hidden base play, because the less likely those locations are to be scouted. This map is pretty wide from the northwest corner to the southeast corner, so going out here is just, it's far. This is so far. Why would you go here? And if someone does find your hidden base, you can always accuse them of being a map hacker. If you need a cope. Oh, the Pillar of the Heavens, get out of there! Oh. I would guess that would hurt if you were standing in that spot. This is so many sentinels. But it's a great hunt. Not even just an above average hunt. This is a great hunt. Let's summon Zol. She's right here. Level 6 looks like. Nice damage. Wow, it's crazy that it narrows the camera field. You see how it's dark? That's cool. It's kind of like the Dark Lady from Han. Who doesn't love a good war horn? This citadel is being focused down, but the Karath army is here to punish. Are we backing up a little bit? There are quite a few units here. Both teams have to be careful. Oh my gosh, that's a very forward citadel. Oh, the Whitewood Weepers. Sick. These turn invisible as well. They're kind of like DTs, but I think they're visible when they attack, which makes them a little bit more feasible to kind of play against. You can't just snipe their detection and kill all their stuff. These seem fast. 540 move speed. Wow. Damn, these slap. Holy shit. 39 damage versus ground. These players both have +1 attack. Flicky has the edge of +2 armor to Duck's +1 armor. Nice fight. Still anybody's game here. Another base being taken in the south and the east. At this stage, the main bases are starting to run out. Just got 150 alloy here. This base is about to mine out. You can just transfer these workers to this base. 6,700 resource here in this pool. Did you see the Sentinel micro? That was great. Yeah, it's a good game. Pretty even. Look at these destructible rocks. Weapons? None. You have to watch out for the rock with the machine gun, though. That could be put in the game. Watch out! The Pillar of the Heavens. Cool fight. That's a lot of sentinels in the back. Plenty of Aru force here. This is a nice and diverse army. Red Seer in the mix now. This is a damage caster, and damage casters cast powerful damage spells. That tracks. They do 8 damage versus all for the normal attack, light armor. Move speed is 360. Great hunt out of Flicky. Not even just a medium hunt. This one's great. This army is almost all air now. Oh, the Aroks! These are Sky Banelings. They're like Scourge. Gonna fly up here, trying to harass the bases. Great hunt is over. It's hard to chase these down when they can fly over terrain like this. The Sentinels are air to air, so they can't harass the workers here. Oh, the Omnivore's shooting them. Hey, these are pretty good against air. Wow, they killed it. Okay, so these are like spores. Does anyone know if the Omnivore can also attack ground, or is it just attacking air? Look at this nice army. Red Seers make a cloud of dust behind him.
I am the arbiter of
GG is called.
These are
Flicky
my
takes it.
rounds,
Well done.
and I shall own them until I pierce the sun's wretched heart.
She's gonna pierce the sun's wretched heart. GG. Well done. That's 2 wins for Flicky now. Sweet. And then we're waiting to see Fatal Exit versus Rainbow Giraffe, who comes out on top. Burp, 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 burp. Burp, 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 burp. Nice, nice, nice. You once again hate Zol. Why do you hate Zol? They might still be in their game. We don't know. We'll await them in Twitch chat. That was a nice even game. Good back and forth. You played terribly. No, you didn't. You made lots of different types of units. You took multiple bases. And you brought honor to your ancestors up and down 2 generations. Yeah, that was good. Good job, good job. Boom, 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 boom. How do you bring honor to your ancestors 3 generations? Try harder. Okay. Honor thine cow. Honor thine crops. Fatal 1 versus Rainbow Giraffe. Gotcha. Updated. And that is round 2. Thank you all for playing. Scores submitted. Round 3 is Fatal Exit versus Dragorif and Flicky versus Rainbow Giraffe. You may make your lobbies and I will join one. How are you doing for time, Dragorif? Just checking in. Just checking in. How does one even counter Reapers? He blocked your potential third, so you had to go for a hidden base. That was a good hidden base. You got good value from that. It's a big map, too. You can host on your favorite map. Well, Dragorif is new, so I don't know if he has a favorite map yet, but definitely probably has a map that he's been on. You do not recommend Snake. What? Oh, you just click this and then you can change your Immortal. Check it. Wicked, wicked. This is Mala. Prophet of blood. A prophet of hunt. Pick the pretty and green one. No, you're the pretty and green one. He's the Hulk. You hosted on Canyon. Let's look. Flicky is here. Okay. Spectate. I'm spectating it. Your mom is the pretty and green one. Ogres are like onions. They have layers. We have real cash money prize on the line today. A big $100. Just in time for Mother's Day being tomorrow. So if you forgot something, tomorrow. Just win the tournament and buy something nice. Do whatever you have to. Waiting for the players to ready. Round 3 coming up. This is a Swiss format, so there isn't like a best of X finals. All the rounds are best of 1. And then the winners are decided based on their record. Here we go. We're going in round 3. This is the alpha, not final. So if you're like, hey, is this the final game? No. Hey, is this the Beta? No. This is the alpha, not final. Hey, is this pre-alpha? No. This is the alpha, not the pre-alpha. Post-alpha would be the beta. What's the third Greek letter? Is it gamma? Oh my gosh. Look at this nice map feature here. Whoa. Wow, look at this map. Damn, this is pretty. Dude, I'll make a heckin' golf course out here. In the bottom right-hand corner, in the blue trunks, playing the Aru Azul, it is Flicky. And in the bottom left, in the red trunks, playing the nice happy angels, it is Rainbow Storm as Orzum. The mini-map is a bear flexing. I could see that. Yeah, look at his happy face. He's got an eye here, little nose here. It's kind of like he's snorting too, like outwardly. Not them drugs. Drugs are bad, okay? Okay. Scouts getting in there like swimwear. Altar of the Worthy coming up. You don't want to see the Altar of the Unworthy. They couldn't even afford an altar. You can't unsee it now. Jack Attack, what have you done? The Scout Battle. Oh. Narrowly wins. Another Scout's out in front here. Tower Core and a Tower Core. So one of the other unique features of this game compared to, say, StarCraft is there are some defensive buildings that are just there from the start of the game that make the game a little bit less cheesable. So it's not quite as easy to just build a couple forward barracks and then just run at them. There's definitely still cheese, but it gives you at least something defensive to work with from the start. Bone Stalkers going out here. Starting to clear this first camp. Start harvesting that Pyre. There's a little dog. Look at that dog. This Elder Construct has 420 hit points. Look at the micro. Pulling back the low units. This Elder Construct may be old, but it is not smart enough to focus fire the same target over and over again. Zol getting some of that Pyre. There's a hunting ground up here. A sign of battle to come. It's high effort cheese. If you want to cheese in this game, you need to be sweating for it. Oh, let me hide my subscriber count and stuff because it's over the player names. Boop. There we go. Cleaning up the visual feed. Perfect, perfect. Look at this Bone Stalker going on a quest. This map is so pretty. Look at the grass heckin' billowing in the wind. Sheesh. I like these purple trees too. You have to pay extra for that. Water effects look good too. Oh shit, there's something underwater here. What is that? That's a penis. No, it's not. That's actually some ancient shit. Probably. Acropolis. Harvesting some resources. 6.9k alloy available. Got some ether cooking up as well. 2 Altar of the Worthy here. Elder Vault. This is what generates scouts for you. A Neurosite. Hey, that's me. Technology. Unlock powerful units and upgrades. It's some ancient shit, no doubt. Do you get Zol XP from attacking from the hunting ground? I don't know. Oh, chat saying yes, it's the most cost-efficient way to level her early. Cool. It's better than summoning her and have her take fights? Because I think it costs less Pyre to do the hunting ground than it does to summon Zol proper. It's hard not to want to summon Zol because the sound of her shot is so cool to hear. The acoustics of games is one of those things that's super important, but it's not as obvious when you're first looking at a game because normally the visual stuff is what catches your eye. But the sounds of attacks is so important for it to be fun to play. So far, I like the Zol shot sound best. And the Hunting Ground Warhorn. Like, you know shit's going down at that point. Look at this happy dog. It's got the zoomies. Made some grass there. Chilling in that hunting ground. Look at this circle. Gorgeous. Scout sees a whole bunch of Zentari. Some Magi and 2 Zephyrs as well. They're going to appear to knock out this ruined emplacement. This used to be something a long time ago. But it was abandoned by whoever lived here before. They take it out. Mr. Godman is going to make this into something better. A citadel for the angels. Underspine. Got Underspines, Zakals, Bone Stalkers. Even the Scout was invited to this fight. Crazy battle here. Magi in the back making their blue circles of doom. Hunting ground being set up. Is Dragorov playing now? Yes, in the other match. Are you a friend of Dragorov? Good luck in the showdown. It said you were unable to participate due to stupid work. That's all good. Thanks for hanging out. You're his brother. Awesome. Well, he already brought honor to you. He's played very well. For only doing the tutorial, he made a very strong showing in the first match that I got to spectate. He was facing someone who's had a lot of experience in this game. Zol, Prophet of the Hunt, is out. Look at this micro. Getting those shots off. The Citadel, a strong anchor point.
It seems the Empire has need of us both.
It seems the Empire has need of us both.
Yep, Empire definitely needs your help. More Pyre being collected. This is a huge army. Nice unit diversity too. We've got 3 different kinds of units here. They're hiding in this hunting ground. Does this make them cloaked? If he wins this one, you'll give me a prime. Nice. He's not in the match that we're spectating right now. He's fighting in parallel against someone. We can't see it right now, but I might cast his next game.
Great hunt.
Pillar of the Heavens. Oh! Oh! Ouch! Oh my gosh, that slaps. Wow. Where'd the Aru army go? Has anyone seen it?
I beg thee, say yes.
Dervish. One of the faster moving units for the Karath. It's a fight in the midfield now. Tough to say who's going to come out ahead here. There are quite a few tanky Zentari in the mix. Upgrades. Flicky is ahead with +1 armor. No upgrades yet for Rainbow Storm. Rainbow Storm going to fall back to the Citadel here. Still anybody's game. Just taking a quick gander at the base count. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3 bases for the Orzum player. It looks like 3 bases for Zol as well. Still anybody's game. Oh, wow. They caught these white wood weepas on the map. They're white wood reapers. I'm being silly. Flicky is a beast. Yeah. This ruined encampment or whatever has been destroyed. Can make a citadel there.
There is no peril too great for my soul.
Dervishes. These are kind of like a quick harass unit. Somewhat like adepts. It can really tear up a worker line. Look at that. Workers are all gone. There is an omnivore here, which is some static defense. Actually puts a lot of pressure on these dervishes. Cleaning up almost all of them, but not before they killed the whole worker line. One bone stock route here, just as a scout to see when the space is going to be taken. Rainbow Storm working on a neutral camp to get some Pyre. Big army move out here from Flicky. Hunting ground up here as well with the happy dog with the zoomies running circles around it. Got a big fight here. Will we see any Pyre usage? Wow! The Orzum army completely cleared up. Level 8 Zol. Just slapping. This may be game. I don't know where there are any more units. Oh, there's a castigator here. I could maybe do something, but this is a huge army. Run to the high ground! There's a fire singer here. It's pretty close to my last name. Oh, a whole new round of units coming out. Oh, the Pillar of the Heavens! Oof! Once again, smacking a huge portion of the Aru's army. Keeping Rainbow Storm in the game. Holy shit, I thought they were dead as heck. Turns out angel abilities are pretty good too. Still 3 base versus 3 base. Pyre up for grabs on the map. This neutral camp just respawned. That was crunchy. Keep in mind, chat, if you see a pillar of the heavens descending upon your head, you should move out of the way, because that will hurt you. You will incur a great deal of damage. Destroy the Ancient to get Pyre. Look at this Ancient. Man, you so heckin' old. Get that Pyre. This thing is tanky. Dervishes do not do very much damage to it. But they got it. The Ancient was killed by Team Fire. Fire. Rainbow Storm going on offense here. Pillar of the Heavens strikes down. Oh man, so much Aru army here. Oh, they're diving this base. I don't know if that's the right move. The Grove Heart still stands. The Zephyr's trying to get it. Oh, wow. It lived with 200 HP out of 2,800. And now Flicky is going to go on the front foot after defending that base and wiping the whole army. A couple Red Seers in the mix now, too. Red Seers, Underspines, Bone Stalkers, Zakals, and no doubt a Zol summon in the near future. Great hunt. Narrowing the vision of the opponent. Stepping into the base here. Level 9 Zol. 100 damage 180 damage versus all. She's trucking. Oof. And that shot is piercing, so it goes through and it's level 10. GG is called. Flicky takes it again, staying undefeated in this tournament. Level 10 is max level. Good stuff. What was the result of Fatal versus Dragorov? Did Fatal win? Okay, we're getting the score to Flicky here. Fatal won, gotcha. However, Dragorov brought even more honor to his ancestors, stepping into the arena with the least amount of experience and the greatest amount of bravery. That is round 3. Let's go. Nice. So I'm somewhat unfamiliar with the Swiss format. Are we done now? Is it set? Because I think everyone got to play everyone, right? There's one more round. Number of Swiss rounds for this tournament. You haven't played Duck Gale. Okay. Let's see. Is it going to give us a fourth round? The score so far, Flicky is 3 wins, no losses. Fatal Exit is 2-1. Duck Gale is 1-1. Dragorf 0-2. Rainbow Draft 0-2. 5,040 generations. That's a long time. That's a long old time. Okay, round 4 is generated now. Flicky versus Dragorf and Duck versus Rainbow Giraffe. Get out of here and drop your dang prime.
Prime Gaming. Thanks all for tuning in to the Immortal Gates of Pyre Saturday Showdown.
We are showcasing a brand new video game. One of the up-and-coming RTSs. Near and dear to my heart. Fatal Exit is not in this round. You're probably in the next round. Thanks for showing us some great games. Thanks for helping put it on, Master Dylan. Yeah, we'll get in the Flicky game and see Dragorf. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, but the players are cleared to start if they want to. BRB. And we are in round 4, motherfucker. Excuse my language. This event is rated PG-13. Viewer discretion is advised. There have been both references to sex organs and also swear words of various kinds used. Stay safe. Meow. Today's stream is sponsored by Tiny Jungle Panther. This is a Tiny Jungle Panther. Powered by a V8 engine, as you can hear. You might think he's cute, but he's actually a dangerous predator. And he wouldn't hesitate to kill your ass and the rest of you too. Much cat. Very knight. His name is Nightmare, actually. He's named after the Soul Calibur gentleman who wields Soul Edge. That won't prevent you from petting him. You can try. If he favors you, he may spare your life. If not, well, you're not so lucky. This is Braun. This is Braun's cat. He's a Halloween cat. He's extra spooky. Suspicious people are going to be scared shitless of him. Also, mummies are very scared of him too. So if you ever have a mummy issue, just hold up Mr. Nightmare and they're going to poop their pants and go back into the pyramids. He's handsome. Okay, there's a match started. I have to cast. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round number 4 of the Saturday Immortal Gates of Pyre Showdown. In the bottom right-hand corner in the blue trunks, playing Mala, it is Flicky. And in the bottom left in the red trunks, playing the Korath, it is Dragorev. The mighty and bold. So for some backstory here, Flicky is a regular playtester of Immortal Gates of Pyre. Dragorev is brand spanking new to this game. He only just did the tutorial today, so he's just figuring it out. And he held his own quite well in the first match that we saw. He played a few rounds that we didn't get to see. But he's going to be playing the highest ranked player so far in the tournament in this match. Now, Mala doesn't have Bone Stalker. She has Masked Hunters. Shooting this little Elder Construct. Nice DPS. Most experienced versus least experienced player, clear storyline. Yeah, Flicky better win, otherwise they're going to get heckin' embarrassed by Dragorev, who would prove that he has the highest learning rate of any player to touch this game so far, were he to win. He's doing stuff. Already, he's got 6 Zentari. Starting to harvest that Pyre on the map fighting against these neutrals. He's focusing down the Elder Construct first. And he'll clean up the rest of it. Look at this damage. Chopping away at it. Raise your neuro chop emojis if you have them. This is Swiss format. Yes. And what a Swiss format is, for those who are not familiar, that means that you live in the mountains, you don't get involved in conflicts, and you take everyone's money and put it in the bank. More mass hunters fighting another Pyre camp here in the northeast. Lovely little water area here. Look at these waterfalls. I think you could just set up a heckin' beach tower here and just chill for a minute. Aru does have a Muta-like unit and a Broodlord-like unit. Yeah, Aru's definitely the closest to Zerg. It's not a direct one-to-one port, but they've got some bugs. They've got something that's a little bit like Creep. They've got a Broodlord. And like you said, they've got a Muta. So you're most of the way there. Aru is definitely the one that I like the most. But I can respect Korath too. These guys fighting this heckin' ancient robot. Look at this ancient robot. Doesn't stand a chance against their mighty heavenly blades and shields. And we've got a nice shoulder cloak here as well. Just for some kind of added style and flair. These purple trees. Wow. Nice purple forest. The map's a bit asymmetrical, which I like that. Visually asymmetrical. This is more of a foresty side, and this is more of the water side. I respect that. Cool.
We are the worthy sons.
Yep, these guys are all worthy sons. The unworthy sons, they got thrown down here into this pit, and they're dead now. So you gotta make sure you're worthy. Tower core. Getting some damage on the Mass Hunter, and there's a Fire Singer as well. The Mass Hunters are gonna YOLO for this worker line. Seeing what damage they can bring to bear. An Absolver. Wielder of the mighty double hula hoop. Is gonna defend this home base. Jagorov has nice unit diversity here. He's got two above ground swimming pools. Soul Foundries, they're called. It's their official name. Whole bunch of mass hunters here. I don't know if I can see their armor upgrades on the unit. You have to wait a lot to see your brother winning, so you can drop your prime and you're quite busy, so get this prime right here. Thank you, brother of Dragorev, Figerdorf F, for the prime gaming. Appreciate you, and thanks for tuning in and supporting your brother.
Is it time to show you my gratitude?
Is it time to show you my gratitude?
Incubators are actually voiced by Icky Sticky, Kappa. They're kind of like spidery units, but they've only got 4 legs, so half as many legs as a spider, but they've got the rumpus, or the, what's it called? What's that called? The rump area of a spider. Can you confirm I was an unworthy son? I'm typing this from the bottom of the pit. The butt. The thorax. I think the thorax is correct, but we will accept the butt as well. Ooh, Mala. Makes a nice red circle of doom. How's she chilling? Watching over her masked hunters here. Healing them a little bit. Wow. But with the tower core, Jagorov's defense is holding strong. Thorass. Honor upon your family. Yeah. Dragorov, easily the bravest of all of our competitors. He's going into an event with a bunch of professional boxers, and he's like, I bet I could punch somebody. That's brave. Oh, the brood anchors.
Do you have the vengeance I seek? Confide in me.
Wow. These brood anchors. I think they summon little dudes. They're kind of like swarm hosts in a way. Yeah, look at this. It's a cystic crawler. Crazy. The prettiest unit. Am I not beautiful? Can I get that voice line?
Do you have the vengeance I seek? After a lifetime. Age. After a lifetime. In life, I was last lately. Foremost of my clan, leader of a great tribe.
In her life, she was leader of a brave tribe. Oh, they generate root weight too. Look at that. Kind of like an overlord dropping creep. Watch out, it's a pillar of the heavens! Oh, damn. The damage of that is so good. Dragorov actually has a ton of stuff here. He's pushing him back. The absolvers from the high ground as well. Holy shit! But Mala summoned in, giving some HP regen. Holy shit. This is a lot of Karath on the battlefield. Aru has to retreat here. Look at the blood on the floor, though. What a mess. And Dragorov is on offense now. He's got his absolvers. Another pillar of the heavens smacks it down, taking up even more of this map. He is pushing in here. There are a lot of reinforcements, though, for the Aru. Freshly produced units. He puts the absolvers in their siege mode. This is the crazy push. What is that? Oh, that's a blood well. I'm guessing that's like one of the Citadel tower thingies. Farm a little bit of Pyre here. Dragorov got the next round of units coming out. His third base is up. It's 3 bases for both players. This is insanely good play from Jagorov. I was not expecting him to be taking up space on the enemy side of the map. He's going in. Pillar of the Heavens. Oh, he did something there. This is a lot of RO army, though, on defense. He gets the Absolvers in the siege mode. Rain of Blood. Oh my gosh. It's a messy fight. I have no idea who's winning. The Karath are actually holding their own here. He needs to back up a little bit so these Absolvers are all in range. Jagorov is going to fall back. He's fallen back. It's rainy outside. And that's not water. That is blood. A lot of RU units here. Jagorov falling back. Taking out a scout. Taking out this Pyre camp as well. The Ancient is under attack. Destroy the Ancient to get some Pyre. There's a lot of DPS here out of Flicky's army. Jagorov is moving forward to contest this. And the Pyre goes to the Aru. Nice positioning from Flicky. This Brood Anchor is blowed up. Very strong armies from both players. We are 12 minutes in. And the newest player is still holding their own versus the winningest so far of the tournament. What a crazy story here. Huge army move out. But this could collapse down on them if they're stuck in the midfield. He's got a Magi now. More Zentarim. Bit of a run by here at the third base. Jagorov moving around from the north. Some dervishes coming out too. He's pushing away this run by. He's got a huge army here. With a well-placed Pillar of the Heavens, or a Pillar of the Heavens, anything is possible. Look at this building. It's like 2 hands doing this. Prage. It's a monastery of Izur. This is where you go to church.
What fresh trial stands before us?
It's hard to play Brood Anchors when there's a pillar waiting for you. Yeah, it's a bit of a counter mechanic. Because if you're in a siege mode, you can't exactly dodge a huge-ass pillar from the heavens. Charora Zirakim, motherfucker, said the Zephyr. Jagorov splitting off some units to take this out. What a god gamer. Keeping their army in a strong defensive position and also breaking off 2 squadrons of units to either side of the map. Crazy. It's still 3 base versus 3 base. Main base is mined out. Both players have some idle workers here. It's about 14 minutes in the game. Main bases are mined out. Brood Anchors out here at the front. They're isolated from the rest of the army. This could be an easy pickup for Jagorov. He gets one of them. And the rest of them unsiege and fall back to join the army. There's a Dread Sister. A couple of them coming out. Rain of Fruit Punch. A rain of hot Kool-Aid. I made this for you. Want some of my hot Kool-Aid? Gonna break this ruined emplacement. It's gonna be even more ruined than it was before. Now before taking out these Elder Constructs for some more of that precious Pyre. Jagorov takes out these scouts. Takes out a Brood Anchor. We could take out this Pyre vent. The Ancient will awaken in 30 seconds, but right now it's still sleepy. Is this where it spawns? $15.30. I think this is the longest match we've had yet. Wow. Get him. Jagorith. Trying to clean up this Brood Anchor run by. They look very plump. You like the hand hut. This is a monastery of Azure, also known as a happy hand hut. Aru moves out here. Lots of Brood Anchors, Incubators, Dread Sisters, Mass Hunters, and more. Got a big fight at mid. Jagorith has a lot of units. Some units coming from the north. There are some Scepters as well. Ooh, nice pillar. Gets a good bit of damage. The Karath riding boldly into battle. Falling back to that pillar. There's some blood magic being casted, no doubt. Huge epic fight. Rain of Blood is cast. It's going to be hot Kool-Aid all over the floor now. The Karath are going to stand and fight, though. Absolver's in siege mode. A couple Zephyrs on the top side going to get picked off. A Rook of Irod is being made. God knows what that is. Raining blood! Wow, Jagorith holding his own here. Does he have the stronger army? The Absolvers do need to partake in the fight for him to really have that edge. The Rook of Ira is being made, so he's setting up a forward tower. Sentinel in the mix as well. What's that air-to-air unit? Oh, the Zephyrs blink forward. Absolvers scooting forward as well, going into siege mode in a bit more of a forward location. The Rook of Ira still being constructed here. The Aru are on the back foot, but they're holding strong. Dread Sisters in the back line, Mass Hunters in the front. Not super tanky. And another round of units coming from Jagorith. Uh-oh. Am I lagging? Are they lagging?
From your mouth.
The players have made so many units.
Under your banner once more.
Not this game, not now. We got a crash. It's going to be good resources for the developers to learn what's going on. You were hyped. Do we call this a tie? I don't know what to do from an administration capacity. But I feel like Jagorith is really strong. I don't know if there's a scoreboard or something that can be read to see who's where. I believe you crashed, yeah. You're playing amazing, Jagorith. I wouldn't say you won, but you're definitely on the opponent side of the map. You think a remake? Best of 7 to make up for it. Okay, I don't know if it puts you back in the lobby with them. Remake, says chat. Do we have a score for the other match? I think it was Duck versus Rainbow. We could just pencil that in. You're back in the same lobby. I'm down to remake it if you want to. Duck won their match. Cool, I'll pencil that in. Actually, I'll use permanent marker there. Okay, your score is listed. You don't know if you have enough time? How much time do you have? Just checking in, no pressure. That was a great show. Even if you have to go. That was an insanely good game. You have 10 minutes? Okay, so probably not enough time for another one. If Flicky is in the chat, would you be opposed to me calling that a tie? Because to me, that seemed like it was still anybody's game, and we don't have time to remake. If Flicky is in the chat. It's a fair tie, he says. Okay. Dragorov, very well played. Thank you for playing. Tie. Okay. Round 5 matches pending. It should generate it for us. You're happy with that one. Yeah, you did amazing. Do I have to say it's a 1-to-1 tie? Yeah. Your boy gave him some punches. Heck yeah. He honored all of his kitchen appliances. Dragorov is goated, fastest learner. Does it not advance the round if I have a tie set? Verify the winner. Oh, there we go. Okay. So Dragorov, I'm guessing you have to go. Thank you for playing. That means that Rainbow... I think it's a walkover. Okay. So we'll go ahead and give Rainbow the win. Rainbow Giraffe. Good fight, Dragorov. And then the last match that we'll cast then will be Fatal Exit versus Duck. Okay. Fatal Exit and Duck. I will look for your game. And then we'll get in there. Thanks for having you. It's very exciting. Thank you for playing. Good show, good show. Duck Gale is going to host. Map, dear sire. Which map would you prefer? Would you prefer green grass or a desolate wasteland? Go Mesa. That's going to be a wasteland. Well played, everyone. Thank you for your support. Great viewership, too, being off my main categories. Good job, good job. Round 5, final match. Let's go. The countdown has been started. It's going to be Mala versus Orsum, I think. Just judging by the portraits. Bam, bam, bam. In your experience of playing against Fatal, he's a throne enjoyer. That's one of those late game angel units, right? You want to see the big throne, lads. Stay hydrated, chat. Keep trying your best. We are loading in. It's a big late game flying Karath unit. Nice, nice, nice. Love that. All right. Final round, ladies and gentlemen, for the Immortal Gates of Pyre Saturday Showdown, casted by none other than Dro. That's me. In the bottom right, in the blue trunks, playing as Mala, it is Admiral Duck. And in the bottom left, in the red shorts, playing as Orzum, it is
Fatal Exit.
players getting in there with their scouts, checking it out. Let's go Fatal, says Celtic Knot. We got some fans. Love to see that. Scouts figuring it out. Got this defensive towers. Stay safe. Checks for the bases. First expansion goes down for Fatal Exit. Macro Enjoyer. Bugs harvesting away at that alloy. These ether vents just ready to be harvested. I like the graphics of these. It's got some like purple shit floating out of it. Some teal sparkly stuff. No doubt the sign of valuable resources that can be harvested.
With your words.
The root song grows with your words.
Love that. It's not just a song that's like quietly playing in the distance. It's roaring, dude.
We are the
Mass
worthy
hunters.
sons.
Unworthy sons get yeeted into this abyss. So make sure you're worthy.
The root song
It's going to be an
grows with
aggressive
your
play from
words.
Admiral Duck. No expansion. Making 2 altars of the worthy and a murder hollow. Murder hollow, definitely not a place you want to be if you don't want to get murdered. Mass Hunters putting some pressure on this base. But a base is very tanky. 2,300 hit points with heavy armor. The Citadel is being made now. Mass Hunters pressuring this base. No units out yet for Fatal Exit. But some Zentarim. Or Zentari on the way. The Zentarim are a faction in Baldur's Gate 3. Zentari, very tanky with their shield and sword. But this is so many Mass Hunters in the base already. A very aggressive build. There is an expansion being taken behind it. And some Ikas. Those are the dogs.
What news do the winds carry?
The winds carry news of your base being attacked right the fuck now. The Zephyr and the Zentari trying to defend this earlier expansion. And it looks like they are going to be able to anchor that base. The Citadel nearly takes out an Icar by itself. Admiral Duck definitely has map control right now. But Fatal Exit did take the earlier expansion, so stonks. Map control does afford you the ability to fight these camps that allow you some more Pyre. So Mala's going to be able to rain some blood on that ass.
Armor joined, soul steeled.
Bit of a skirmish in the midfield. You heard there are 15 factions in the planning phases. It's actually 7,000 bajillion factions. No, I don't know. I don't know what the official word is on that. But I did a video having a conversation with Dylan about one of the factions that's up and coming, the Jorah, which are diesel punk spacefaring humans who like to blow up crap and have a good time.
The root song grows with your words.
A root song telling these Icar to go attack this base. These workers are having a tough day at the office, and now they're dead. Army's trying to rush back home to defend this. That's a lot of damage, though. Meanwhile, these bugs happily mining at the natural expansion for Mala. Mala using some of her magic. These Zentari are going to back up. Oh, shit. The Zentari are pretty tanky, though, so I think against the Icar, they do okay. These Icar, just to get a look at them. 12 damage versus ground medium armor, 490 speed. They're a skirmisher. Poke at enemy units, but don't fully engage. Deku Cloud throws down 10 gifted.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh!
Thank you, King. Appreciate that. I drunk dialed Deku yesterday. I don't drink very often, but I had 6 beverages, and I was messaging him. These Ick are going to focus on another Pyre camp.
Armor joined, soul steel.
For adult beverages and whatnot, thank you. I did buy a round for some friends in town.
Render unto
Another
us all
round?
thanks.
Look at these Zentari. Ready to go with their sword and board. Another Hallower coming out. These ones are artillery. Attack ground units safely from far away. Look how safe this guy is. He's far as heck away. You heard rumors, mostly made up by you, that the CEO saw the faction/Immortal roster. Do you mean roster? And he said, pump these rookie numbers up, the rest is history. You've tested 12 commanders, 6 races in your SC2 mod with pro SC2 players, and it tested well. Nice. Was that called Vanguard? I'm trying to remember.
The sisters of Izur heed you.
Oh, these Icar are so fast. They're scooting and shooting. They take out one of the Zentari, but they are very tanky. Yeah, I remember that. The pathing in this game is server-side to prevent cheating. Yeah, I did hear that one of their mitigating factors against people who cheat in their video games, they get thrown down here into this pit. So it's going to take some fall damage when you fall down there. Third base is up. Some thrums going in for some air harass. These are versus all, so they can attack air and ground. They're a skirmisher unit, so they're more squishy. But their flying speed is very fast, 580. The Karath take out this Pyre vent. Getting some income here. Oh, is this a base race? Holy crap. These Icars are running into the base. 2 Dread Sisters in the backline. Backline damage casters, they can cast powerful damage spells. I'm glad that they're powerful damage spells. It would be funny if you have a unit that's like, cast shitty damage spells. They don't really do too much, but they try their best. Mala, using her blood magic. These Zentarim need to help out the army. Bit of a sandwich here. Oh, the Pillar of the Heavens! Nice pillar. There's a Castigator in the backline, but there is a Thrum harassing it. Looks like it's still anybody's game. The Aru is on the back foot here. Castigator hits very hard. There's a Scepter flying above. These attack versus ground only. Wow! The Zephyr's getting damage. Icar's able to focus down that Castigator in the backline. Zephyrs trading decently well against these. The Icars are skirmisher units, so they're not the best in a head-to-head fight, but they do outnumber these Karath forces. The Scepters bringing pressure to bear from the air. Only the masked hunters can shoot them. So they're trading decently well with this army. Even though there are only 3 of them. All the workers at the base have been taken out. There is a third base here, with some of these bugs harvesting additional alloy. Zentarim running forward. I keep saying Zentarim, it's Zentari. Zentarim are gangsters in Baldur's Gate 3. Hallower, get out of there! Oh no. I think I mixed up the Hallower and the Castigator. They're 2 different units. Hallower are the ones that look like floating coffins. Castigators are the ones that look like scarab beetle kind of things. Ancient's going to awaken in 30 seconds. Their alarm clock is going to go off and they're going to wake up from their ancient robot nap in this area. This has been a very bloody contest. Still no victor. There's a Castigator. That's what I'm talking about. It's a scarab bug with a cape. Kind of. Wow, they can shoot from far away. It's an air killer. Versus ground, they do 5 damage. Versus air, they do 21 damage. Wow. 800 range. Oh, it shows you their range versus air and ground. I'm somewhat in the way of this. I like these tooltips. It's got lots of useful information.
Inyatara and Rafi.
Dude, I couldn't have said it better myself. These Aru. Hippin' and hoppin'. Ooh, some Aerox in the mix. Those are Skybanes. Air Killer. Destroy air targets. They deal 163 damage versus air, but they are killed in the process. 610 flying speed, light armor. Oh, they just blew up that air unit straight away. Mala giving her support Ring of Blood. Helping out these Aru units. Roth backing up to their citadel. Trying to take a better trade here. There's a Howler in the mix. These slap, but they don't really want to be on the front line. They're able to hold the line for now. This third base is still cooking. Worker count has been replenished here at the natural expansion. So it's 3 bases for each player, but the expansion pattern is more of a kind of triangle shape for the Karath here. Whereas the Aru took the line expand. Big fight at mid. Howlers in the back. Cascaders putting pressure on that air. Zentari at the front line. To me, it looks like the Karath army is a bit more advanced. The Aru army is a bit more swarmy. But if they can get on top of these Howlers... Oh, the Pillar of the Heavens! Boom! Gets damage, provides support for the Karath. Making the Angels very happy about their life choices up to this point. And they are able to push the Aru back for now. Still anybody's game. The Ancient is awake, but both armies are so hurt that I don't know if anyone's going to commit to trying to fight this.
Tempered by faith, directed by wrath. Maledictions made manifest.
Maledictions made manifest. Nice alliteration there. Mala makes a little circle of happy blood time. This fire camp being contested. 2 players fighting over it. Oof. These Zakal getting heaps of damage. Zentari are falling back for now. Admiral Duck has the advantage of the +1 weapon attacks. Mala summoned in for more magical blood stuff. Oh, and the Karath army is all but taken out. Reinforcements are coming out, trying to fight from the high ground here. But there's just way less stuff for Fatal Exit. And the base is being killed. Is Admiral Duck going to commit to this? Or take the advantage and leave? He is pressing forward. The Karath falling back to the keep. These Zakal so tanky with 242 hit points, medium armor. But is there enough anti-air? The Zakal only attack versus ground. Can the Icar shoot air? These little dogs? No, they're only versus ground. This one scepter. Oh, but the air bangs! Oof. 2 of them kill that. This Aerox is the unit that Zergs wish they had to blow up heckin' Sky Toss, I'll tell you that right now. Howlers holding the line, but they don't want to fight in the front line at the low ground. Oh! They're taking out Zephyrs, trying their best. The Citadel being taken out. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And the third base is in jeopardy as well. Now it's in double jeopardy. And it's killed. The one Howler. Can it hold the line? Nope, it's dead. At least there's a scout here. Okay, the scout is also dead. And that is game. Admiral Duck takes it. Let's go. GG. GG. Nice. Now let's tally up our scores and see who is winning cash money prize. GG. Thanks to all of our participants. Duck wins this one. Submit the scores. And we have our final results. Nice. Oh, that match was actually the decider for second place. So we have Flicky is the winner of this event. Duck is second, and Fatal Exit is third. Shout out to Rainbow Giraffe and Dragora for fighting as well. Heckin' amazing. Okay, so I'm going to direct message the winners and get your PayPal email for your winnings. Thank you, Sunspear Games and Immortal Gates of Pyre for putting this event on and providing the prize money for these amazing gamers. Is that a jab at the Zerg Scourge? The Scourge are only in StarCraft 1, not in StarCraft 2. So I'm a StarCraft 2 enjoyer, and we have no heckin' Scourge. Awesome stuff. Thanks, Neuro. Yeah, this was fun. Good job on this patch. I like it. I like it. Lots more voice lines, lots of progress. Thanks, Mr. Streamer. You are welcome. And thank you for bringing honor to your family and your family's kitchen cupboards and refrigerators and cabinets and microwaves and toasters and so forth.